Hello. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the University of Ghana Stadium for the Democracy Cup 2025. Underway, you see the Parliamentary select side going head-on with the Judiciary side. This game is going to play 30 minutes a half of 2 halves. At the half, you see the ladies come and bring you an exhibition match right here at the stadium. Please do take your seats and enjoy the game. Distinguished invited ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing the Democracy Cup between the Judicial Service and the Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. The ball is with the Judiciary now. It's a corner kick in favor of Parliament. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you gathered here. We are witnessing the Democracy Cup. The main match is between glorious Accra Sofo and Grace Oliti. The Captain Ranger, as we are witnessing now, is between the Judicial Service and the Parliament Ghana. The ball is in the hands of the Judiciary service now. And this will be a goal! What a save! What a save! What a save! It is a penalty in favor of Parliament. As Parliament went to win today's game, all the judiciaries, ladies and gentlemen, it's a very short corner. Oh. No! Referee says there was an infringement. The goal has been disallowed. The Parliamentary service team has a 5-run guarantee. As you can see now, the flag of the Republic, Parliament is going on round. Ladies and gentlemen, police vehicle with registration number TP 772.
Game will restart as we look forward to another build-up. This time the Parliamentarians are looking good as they come forward. They keep the ball to themselves, and this is where the likes of Ajiman Bedu and Co, their presence will be brought to bear on the game. That's a lovely pass by Ajiman Bedu into the 18-yard box. The cross is on. That is Jerry Akamenko, who makes his body large, blocks the effort. And Haminu Dramani can afford a smile. We saw the Judiciary with their first incursion. Unfortunately, it was Charles Taylor who stopped short in his run, a bit too long for him. It's another attack. Ifriye Aqua leaves it for Charles Taylor. Spreads the game to the far side, and there's a run for it. There's a free run, but the flag is up for offside. Well, don't look at their stature. They still have what it takes to play association football. It's the Democracy Cup for the year 2025. Curtain raiser to the big game happening later on today between Accra Hearts of Oak and Accra Great Olympics. Ball is swung to the near side. Nicely brought down. Failed opportunity at the clearance, and eventually it's blasted away. And that's Didi Dramani in a tete-a-tete with Tony Bafo. Didi Dramani will soon be in the hot seat. That's the chairman for the Weightlifting Association. Good ball control by the Judiciary. They still keep it among themselves, but it's Haminu Dramani now on the far right. Floats it over, the header is on. Sweet build up. The header was from Godwin Atram, also known as Platini. Now it's a free aqua on the bounce. There's a slow build-up by the Parliamentarians, and ball taken away from Jerry. And Edu, I'm looking around and I haven't seen the National Ambulance Service. Because these are able-bodied gentlemen who don't play active football regularly, but fortunately I've just cited the National Ambulance, and so we're in good hands. It's a long ball forward. And it goes all the way to goalkeeper for a back pass. He leaves it. Timely clearance out of danger zone. And then it's another forward movement, ably led by Ajiman Bedu. Ajiman Bedu is on the loose. He sets up the pass. Haminu Draman is too strong for him. It goes back to goalkeeper. A lot more effort being put in the match by Parliamentarians. They are being pushed on by their more active legends. Ball brought down nicely. It's an opportunity for a shot on target. Can he go around his marker? He does. Shot on target. Goalkeeper blocks it and eventually makes a second save. Ball comes back to Jerry, lays on a pass nicely. And the free Aqua gives his all when he's playing. Slow build up once again has been intercepted, and the Judiciary are looking for a through pass. They're watching the offside trap. Ball hits the hand of a player and he will be showed the yellow card. First substitution, and the members of the Judiciary will galvanize the team. They're pulling one player out for another, and yes, isn't it obvious? He must be tired. Yeah. He's been substituted and he's given a pat on the back by their head coach, Right Moore. Game will continue. Still keeping it in play. Nicely done by Free Aqua. He turns the marker inside out. He gets into the 18-yard box. He's looking for an opening and an opportunity. The Parliamentarians are saying no. Sets up the pass. It goes back to a free. And then it's swung to the far side. Can he get to it? I think he can. Good job done. Godwin Atram and co falling back to help with defensive duties. The cross is on and it's nicely headed away. looking for a long-range shot. Charles Taylor lays on the pass. The free Aqua rather gifted the ball to an opponent, and they say thank you very much. Here comes Haminu Draman. To the near side now, Jerry pulls short. Through the middle. More opportunities, unfortunately it's a faulty pass. Godwin Atram, Haminu Dramani. Godwin Atram was one of the architects that helped Ghana qualify for its first World Cup in 2006. Remember, he played in that match in faraway Capo Verde. And Haminu Dramani then was a member of the squad that actually went to the World Cup in Italy. Finished his blistering career in Holland, came back, set up the Atram Devisa Academy, an academy he named after the chief scout of Chelsea Football Club way back then. Efriye with a free kick, floats it nicely, goalkeeper makes a firm save, no problems at all. Back pass, yes, Jerry Akamenko. It's a flip over by Efriye Aqua. And then they have the opportunity to clear their lines. All the way back it goes to the Lone Ranger in defense. What a career he had, especially when he made a name for himself at Pando Heart of Lions. Talking about Jerry Akamenko. He comes from a rich football family. His brothers also played to a high level. And Charles Taylor has been flagged offside. No, he's got a lot of energy in him.
And the way he can shoot from afar. There is more in him, I think. If we are at least one of the Premier League sides will count on him, at least for 1 season or 2 seasons.
Yeah.
They still have more in him that he can offer Ghana football.
Sure, I couldn't agree with you more. We saw it when Godwin Atram came back and he played 2 seasons for Accra Great Olympics. Played as a player coach, and we saw the impact. Anyway, Efriye here, he comes forward again, drifts past one, lays on the pass, is blocked. Yes, Jerry on the right-hand side of their attack. Is taken over by Akamenko. Charles Taylor, ball has been taken away from him. An unfair challenge, says the referee. Second substitution in the making, and so far, Nanedu, the game has been interesting.
Yeah, it's about 20 minutes of the game already, 2 substitutions. It tells you the digital body team, they are really tired and they are working a lot.
Yeah.
They need to put more energy in the game and try to get the best out of the game.
Substitutions galore. And he receives the applause. He's played his part, a member of the Judicial Service team. And he hands over gracefully again. It's Brightmore, the coach, who gives him a warm embrace. He has played his part. Well, Jerry is also out. He's gasping for breath, as a matter of fact. But the exposure has been good. Once in a while, they need to stretch their limbs and exercise the muscles. Ajimambedu gets a return, lays on the pass. There's Charles Taylor. And the free Aqua gets the better of the fullback as he surges forward. Sets up the cross. Booted out for a corner kick. Goalkeeper came out daringly, had to narrow the angle to forestall any uncompromising situation in that regard. Also here with us, Nanedu, are the national supporters. We understand when we got to the stadium that most of them arrived in the country from Chad just after midnight. And for those who are coming from far, they had to come all the way to Legon to rest here at the stadium before the game today. And so we doff our hats off to the supporters who followed the senior national team, the Black Stars, for their World Cup qualifier in N'Djamena, Chad. The cross is on. Goalkeeper misses a couple of headers as well, and a free Aqua could also not get to the ball.
Fantastic defending from the defender. He did his best to clear the ball from the danger zone.
And that's Malam Yaya missing the opportunity narrowly. But it will be an opportunity for them to swing back again. Also on the bench of the Judicial Service, by the way, is former goal king and 1982 AFCON goal king and 1982 AFCON winner, George Al-Hassan.
One of the best players Ghana has seen.
Oh yes, by far.
He was part of the winning team that won the AFCON in 1982. Yeah. Since then, we are yet to see the AFCON trophy in this country.
And don't forget, he also won the AFCON winner in 1978. It's a long shot on target. Oh, goalkeeper fumbled with that. He's giving away a corner kick. And so it's a double AFCON winner for George Al-Hassan, 1978 and 1982. That's what good work from the goalkeeper. Here's Haminu Dramani waiting for an opportunity to come his way. Lot more substitutions will be done, and Nanedu, I won't be surprised if all the 12 players are substituted. They are tired.
I'm sure most of them will not finish the game. They have some of the S players in their team, so you can see they have the legs to play more minutes. But most of these players, it's been a long time we saw them playing. So let's see what will.
Corner kick is effected. Not the best of corner kicks. Aminu Dramani has drifted from the left to the right. He gets the better of his marker, leaves his foot behind. Aminu Dramani says, that's your problem. Switches play to the far side, intelligently done. But good recovery by the Judicial Service team. Through the middle. Akaminko finds Malam Yaya. Malam Yaya took a little bit of a knock on the ankle, slowed him down. The Parliamentarian said thank you very much, but then they also give the ball away. And it's a free Aqua. Once again getting ready to go forward. Can he make a run for it? He can. He is athletic, he's strong, he's robust, he's in the 18-yard box. He sends the cross.
Fantastic run from Ifri Aqua. Very good midfielder during his days in the Italian Serie A. He was part of the Black Stars team that went to the finals of 2015 AFCON. He was one of the players to miss that famous penalties for Ivory Coast to win the AFCON in 2015. Ifri Aqua.
And there's Charles Taylor, obviously a legend for both Accra Hearts of Oak and Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and also a CAF Champions League winner as well. Akaminko. They may be out of active football, but they have still kept themselves active, especially for those who visit the parks dotted around the communities where the Monday Stars have their turn.
Especially the Baulesi Park.
Exactly.
The Nania Park.
Those are parks noted for bringing the legends together, or the former players together. And even for the current generation of players, when they are on holiday, they join their colleagues on those parks to stretch the limbs a bit. Well kept in play, unfortunately. Charles Taylor could not get his foot to it. Parliamentarians have an opportunity. Ajiman Bedu goes down, and center referee, he is known as Kazumi, blows his whistle for the free kick. One of the products of the Catch Them Young system employed by the Ghana Football Association, and together with the other officials of this match, are churning out some very good and outstanding performances. Free kick advantage, and they've got two free kick experts behind the ball. There's Godwin Atram and there's Achiman Bedu. Godwin will go for flair. Achiman Bedu, as always, will go for power.
In terms of the situation, that is the strength of the midfielder. A good chance for them.
Let's see what happens. It's Godwin Atram. He goes for the bend. Classic. Classic.
Super direct free kick from Platini.
Yeah.
Godwin Atram.
Simple free kick. It needed no technique. He knew what he was doing. He went for the target. And that's the trademark of Godwin Atram. The goalkeeper went up, but he was a shade late. Atram got it spot on. And so it's 1 goal to the good for the Parliamentarian team. He loves the game. And when you watch him coaching his team, Atram Devisa, you will think that he's even part of the footballers on the field. Yeah. He's got a rich relationship with his partners, PSV Eindhoven, etc. And so he's almost always taking part in the yearly competition hosted by his former team. He's almost always churning out some good players. Ajiman Bedu will push Aminu Dramani forward. Oh, miscommunication. Laid on the pass, but it was misread. The Parliamentarians are 1 goal up. Let's see how the Judiciary respond. Faulty pass gives another opportunity to the Parliamentarians. The pass is laid on, but this time around is well read. That was a sneaky one there, looking for Godwin Atram. Wherever you are, thank you very much for joining us. We are bringing you the 2025 Democracy Cup, the KGL Democracy Cup, and it's coming to you from the University of Ghana Stadium. First game, we have the Parliamentarian team in the bright colors of greenish, and the white team is representing the Judiciary team. Poor free kick from Ajiman Bedu. And the former legends, former players of the Black Stars are also here in their numbers. Some are on the field, the likes of Malam Yaya, There you see him in your shot. Godwin Atram, who scored the goal for the Parliamentarians. We've got Ajiman Bedu in there. Efriye Aqua is also playing for the Judiciary team, together with Charles Asampon Taylor and of course Jerry Akamenko. Controlling the ball around the center circle. They're trying to be very, very careful not to lose control. Player brought down. Referee judged that to be a fair challenge. He got the ball, and so the game will continue. The build-up is sweet. Meanwhile, we've got 2 minutes of add-on time before referee calls for the half-time break. And that was the earlier tackle. There you see him going straight for the ball. Drop ball situation, game continues. And it's the Parliamentarians. Probably want to get a second goal before the end of half-time. Can they? They're looking for the long ball and the run by Haminu Dramani. It's a bit too strong for him that time. The Judiciary will also come forward slowly but surely. They'll still have the second half to put their houses in order. See whether they can get a goal before the end of the match. There's a run for it, but this time the ball goes over the line. Referee takes a look at his watch. Two teams will be back on the pitch in the second half, and my colleague Nana Dakwa JC will walk you through that as we build up towards the Democracy Cup 2025 between Accra Great Olympics and Accra Hearts of Oak. Yes, Haminu Dramani. He's spot on target. He delivers the shot, but smothered by the goalkeeper. No problems at all. Yeah. And they both play on the same Monday Stars pitch. Referee takes the whistle to his lips and blows for half-time in a very entertaining, enterprising game. Atram has a smile on his face because he's managed to get a goal. And of course, the other colleagues will give him a pat on the back. Nanedu, first half, how did it go?
Good game from both sides. I think from the S-Players perspective, if we are Jerry Akamenko, they've been doing their best, try to play their normal game. Akamenko is defending well. If we are doing a lot of runs in the left forward, but that goal from Gordon Atram, a trademark from him, and I'm happy for him to score in the game.
So it's half-time, and we'll come back your way in the second half with more exciting scenes from this game between the Parliamentarians and the Judiciary. My colleague Nana Dakwa JC will walk you through that as we walk down the time towards the Democracy Cup. We'll see you again for the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the first half of the match between the Judiciary and the Parliamentary. Now they will make way for the ladies from the two sides who also take us an exhibition game, which we are going to play 7 minutes now. Welcome to the Democracy Cup 2025. And our title sponsors taking care. We say very thank you for making this possible. Also at the end of the game, and now he has got the ladies making their way onto the pitch of this. Please, a round of applause for the ladies.
lot of people were looking forward to watch and to see. It's kicked away not too far. And it's all a matter of just trapping the ball and then kicking. Anywhere will do. I tell you, just like the kids when you watch them playing football, they all chase the ball as it goes through. Let's see what happens from this build-up. She's still controlling, she's still coming forward. She pushes it on a bit too far. She follows up and she tumbles and falls. Oops, another player goes down. But this lady is serious. She's coming forward. She's looking threatening.
Don't mind the ball.
She's still coming forward. Can she get a shot on target? She leaves the ball behind. Now she's looking for the ball. Oh, an opportunity. A little bit of dragging. A little bit of pulling. A shot on target. No, this time it goes out.
Fantastic run from her.
Yeah.
Don't mind the body. The most important thing is running with the ball.
I am sure their families are loving every bit of it, seeing their moms, their sisters, their wives, their aunties on TV live. And there you see the wrestling a while ago in the 18-yard box. And eventually there were no problems at all for the goalkeeper. The clearance wasn't the best. An opportunity. The defender clears out. And then Latifa with the cross into the 18-yard box. This should be a goal. Oh! She took the whole time in the world and fired blanks.
I think we should give credit to the defender who came to let the ball away. The woman tried the best to shoot from that angle, but the defender was smart enough to distract him from playing the ball.
They're going out. There's action on the other side of the field. Good pass laid on. Now let's look at what opportunities lie in front of them. Simple pass. Another tap. Can she get a shot on the target? She clashes with the ball. Ooh. That's a big clash. Oh, she has a smile on her face. And she says, I'm good to go. Ooh. It looked like she tripped in the process as she came forward. There. Just could not control the forward thrust. Our democracy, our treasure. Goalkeeper does well to kick the ball in, and ooh, hands were in the air. Our referee blows the final whistle. It's all over. The ladies have shown exactly what they're made of as Latifa, the national handball star and a proud handball player of Ghana Police Service. Together with her colleagues on the field, they've showed that yes, they know how to do their sports. Yeah, a little bit of laughing and giggling. But I'm sure they will laugh at themselves when they get to the dressing room.
Yeah, they've done their best. A good exercise for them. They see it more as an exercise than playing a competitive football. So they are all in love with the kind of exercise they did on the pitch. At least 5-10 minutes is good for them.
But would you like to join the advocates who say that because of the working class that we have, every once a month, once a quarter, we should have some form of activity for our women?
At least every month, at least there should be one activity for the women, and they love being on the pitch, try to do their best, especially in exercising. So most of them move to the gym, do their best, go for a walk. So having a football game, like a corporate game like this, they love enjoying what they want to do best on the pitch.
Well,
that is Sami Kufuor.
Yeah, in the stands, Sami Kufuor there enjoying the scenery from a distance.
Arguably the best centre back Ghana has produced.
Arguably.
That is the president of the land.
Yeah. I'm sure he's having a good time.
Yeah.
Watching the ladies and giggling his hearts out and, you know, enjoying the fun. And as again, understanding the rationale of the Democracy Cup. Yeah. The Democracy Cup, which opens itself for every Ghanaian to show that they are or they have a sense of belonging.
That is why I want to see more of the fans coming to the University of Ghana Sports Stadium to witness what is going on here. You can see from the stands, apart from the supporters senior and few others, about 70% of the seats are empty.
Well,
so I think sure before the kickoff.
Yeah. I'm sure that they're looking forward to, or they'll be streaming into the stadium for the big game, which kicks off, we've been made to understand, at 6 p.m. between Accra Hearts of Oak and Accra Great Olympics. So the men are back on the field. We will have the concluding part of the curtain raiser. Let's hope that we can get you a couple more goals. So far is Atram's goal for the Parliamentarians. That separates the two sides. Again, we are hoping that the fans will make their way to the field. That's Malam Yaya. Malam has played his part. What a player he was back in the day. He made watching German football look so interesting.
Former Bundesliga star.
Yeah.
Played for Borussia Dortmund.
Exactly.
He's one of the few Ghanaians to play for Borussia Dortmund.
Sure. Together with Ibrahim Tanko. And they blazed the trail really for Ghanaians who played in the German Bundesliga. Of course, Anthony Yeboah will always stand out as the German Bundesliga king when it comes to Ghanaian players.
The man for goals.
Sure.
But I think it's between Tony Yeboah and Samuel Sekufor. Samuel Sekufor from 1993 to 2003.
Sure.
Before he made that move to AS Roma. 10 years playing for Bayern Munich. It's not easy.
He blazed the trail without a doubt. And he is also revered as one of the best players to come out of the Bayern Munich system. Attained legendary status. He was almost always a member of the Oktoberfest. That's when the German Bundesliga goes on the beer drinking rampage. And he's always been there, he's always done that, and he's also a role model when it comes to the German team. And oh, that was a clash, a very strong one. Also known as Sami Tuga. And he commands a lot of respect from his colleagues as well. I met John Mensah when we were having a chat on the touchline together with Ajiman Beduya, Manko Amriku, and they all speak highly of Samuel Sekufor. He played with a lot of passion, a lot of dedication. And so did some of his colleagues on the field. We've seen Godwin Atram, we've seen Ajiman Bedu. We just saw Malam Yaya going out. A free Aqua. Yep. The list is endless. It's an opportunity. This clearly should be the welcome back goal, but he misses and misses totally. And the opposite number can laugh about it. On that bench, if I'm not mistaken, is a certain Bernard Don Bote waiting for his opportunity to come onto the field, but that was a wild miss. Injury worries. Not too sure exactly what happened, or he's ruining that opportunity. And the fans are still trickling in, getting comfortably seated for the big game between Hearts of Oak and Accra Great Olympics. Game will continue, and we will have the restart of the game via a goal kick. Long ball forward, but Haminu Dramani will allow the ball to roll over the line for an advantage of a throw-in. Here's Dramani once again. Sends across, that's nicely done. The header is on, but there was no direction. He headed the ball down for the clearance to be effected. Can't blame them too much, can you? Let the pendulum swing to the other side of the field as they come forward again. Timely intervention, but he picks up the pieces. He lays on the pass. Good footwork. Spundled off the ball and attracts the sympathy of the referee.
They are doing their best to get a goal. Doing the top runs in the second half. They are down by 1 goal to 0. That free kick from Gordon Atram. That is the only goal we've seen on the pitch. So they are trying their best to at least equalize in the first 15 minutes of the second half. That is why they are doing their best since they came on to the pitch.
Yeah, couldn't agree with you more. They're throwing everything at the Parliamentarians, and the Judiciary would want to get themselves back into the game. Here's a free kick. For the shot on target is blocked. Oh, what a mistake from the goalkeeper, and the Judiciary are back in it. Yao Amankwa-Mreku. It will be classified as an own goal, but it is his effort and initiative that has put the smiles on the face of the Judiciary. That was the awkward bounce, and goalkeeper was in 6s and 7s. Not really sure what he wanted to do. The free kick effected from Charles Taylor, or by Charles Taylor, the shot from Amankwa-Mreku, and look at the goalkeeper. Obviously, this is not in the books of goalkeeping. I mean, look at the way he attacked the ball, the goalkeeper. I'm not too sure whether he wanted to fist it out, but clearly he got it wrong.
I'm sure he wanted to catch the ball.
Catch the ball?
Yeah, that is right.
His palms were like this.
I think it's a mistake from the goalkeeper to concede from that. Haminu Dramani.
And that was an opportunity coming the way of Haminu Dramani. The ball ricocheted off him. Fans warming themselves in the stands with lots of jama and drumming as the Judiciary come forward again. This time is pushed on a bit too far. Took a tumble. Referee says play on. Charles Taylor gets that shot. Didn't go too far. No problems at all for the Parliamentarians. looking on from a distance, enjoying themselves. The VIP stand is gradually getting full, especially with the presence of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. Fresh limbs needed on the field of play. The Judiciary will be making a substitution, but so will the Parliamentarians. Everybody wants to play a bit role and a bit part in today's game, and I think it is. It looks like Ajiman Bedu was going to be substituted, but the game will continue. The Judiciary, here they come, trying to coast through the middle. Cleared out, not too far though. There's still options. It comes to the near side. Here's Taylor. And ball has been taken away from Taylor. The referee says it was a disadvantage, and Ajiman Bedu is not too happy with the referee. We saw the ladies field of play a while ago, and that was during the halftime break between these two sides. It's 1-1, the Judiciary won, Parliamentarians won. Free kick to the Judiciary. It's Charles Taylor, he leaves it, he's fired from a distance and he goes completely off target. Charles Taylor didn't have the best of a feel of the shot, and he went completely off target. Substitution for the Judiciary. It looks like Charles Taylor is over-breathing. Does he want to be substituted? I think so. Fresh limbs on the field of play. Meanwhile, it's a goal kick right after the substitutions have been sorted out. And it is former Black Star player Haminu Dramani who goes off. He's played his part for the Parliamentarians. And it's a break for him. Still young, still active. And it's Bernard Donbote who joins his colleagues on the field for the Parliamentary team. Bernard Donbote, one of the youth coaches for Accra Hearts of Oak. Such a gifted winger in his day. Better known as Dada Donbote. And the Judiciary give the ball away. The Parliamentarians will say thank you very much. It's difficult for them to penetrate at this stage. Ajiman Bedu comes in to help. The pass is laid on, but nobody runs after that. Referee's whistle had gone. Free kick effected. We'll be tricking down towards the dying embers of the game, and it's been all fun and it's all fun and excitement here on the field of play. Judiciary with full control. Good pass unfortunately. Pushes the ball on a bit too far, well read. And the chase is on, but again, good tackle. Going forward, manages to get the cross, but it goes straight towards goalkeeper.
I was expecting to see more goals in the game, but it looks like players are struggling to put the ball at the back of the net.
Well, this is a game that is being played without the game plan, as it were. It's an opportunity for you to flex your muscles on the field of play as the Judiciary come forward. Oh, timely clearance. Got there in the right, at the right time and in the right place at Jiman Bedu. It's a forward thrust now. Can he keep it in play? The Parliamentarians. That's a good swing, but it went over the top. Could be goal number 2. Goalkeeper smothers it. This time no problems at all dealing with it. The involvement of the legends in this game has brought a lot of spark to it. The Judiciary have an opportunity to tear off. Pass well read. And it crosses over to the far side. Keeping it in play. Nicely done. Long cross to the near side. The all stood ball watching is still in play. Here's an opportunity for the Parliamentarians. It goes over the goalkeeper. He does well to get his fingertips to it. Good goalkeeping. Over the line it goes. The advantage will stay with the Parliamentarians. Meanwhile, lots of fun in the stands. Lots of choreography dancing by the Ghana supporters in their red, gold and green. They're adding color to the crowd here this afternoon. Side. Lovely overhead scissors kick. Yes, Ajiman Bedu. Now can they go through the middle? Flag stays down. There's an opportunity to drive forward. They give the ball away. But the Parliamentarians opened the game nicely, playing some very good football at this stage. Ajiman Bedu mops up in defense, but then he will edge them on. And there they go forward. He's got 2 players in front of them, twisting and turning. He still has the opportunity. He's still going, and yet still going. He's got the opportunity for the pass. He decides to go for glory. Missed the opportunity. A bit too strong, that pass. Long ball through the center circle. Stopped dead in his tracks. sure at some point in time we will see His Excellency the President joining the players on the field of play to go through the exchange of pleasantries in a match between Accra Hearts of Oak and Accra Great Olympics. Whistle goes, time for substitution. Substitution time for the Parliamentarians. Let's see. As they're making a change. And they're being urged on. Well, who doesn't like fans? He's enjoying every bit of it. It's good to have him on the field of play. The game will continue. And that's his first touch, Prince Tego. Opportunity now spreads the game to the far side, but there are no green-shirted players there. And so the opportunity will fall to the Judiciary team. Lays on a pass, and that's a very good pass. Now they come forward. They need to create the openings through the middle. Nicely blocked for a throw-in to the Parliamentary team. Parliamentarians are currently playing 10 against 11. There's a player down. It looks like Diouf himself is down. Not too sure exactly what happened. But the Judiciary give the ball away. Surging forward now. Ball has been headed away by Amankwa Mreku. And now the Judiciary, they come forward. There's a clash of players there. The arm goes up and he says, yes, I'm in pain. It was a clash and a very solid one. One clutches the head, the other clutches the knee. Let's take a look at it again. Yeah,
that could be a serious injury for the player.
Fans are here enjoying themselves, and of course one of the proud partners of this Democracy Cup, Max Buy, is in session. And for those who are interested in all the goodies from Max Buy, they obviously have a stand just outside the stadium, and you can go there and get all the goodies that you want. But clearly they are here for you. Prices have been curtailed so that it can meet every pocket. That's Don Botte. He's still down. then he gets up on his feet, would love to continue the game. Back in the day, Bernard Dombote was a nightmare for many clubs. Always showed his class with his speed and goal scoring. Referee gives the advantage to the Judiciary. He would want the ball to be positioned at the exact spot. Center referee takes a look at his watch once. Long ball into the 18-yard box. Goalkeeper comes out, makes a firm save. The Parliamentary team won. The Judiciary team won as a scoreline in this curtain raiser. Still have a couple of minutes remaining, and so some freshlings would fancy their chances coming onto the field. Ball taken away from them. It's not the Judiciary as they come forward. They're surrounded by green shirts and they get the better of him, but he goes down and referee would give the advantage to Team Parliament. Lots of fun, lots of excitement, and there is a player who is being taken off the field into the ambulance, hoping that it's not too bad, but he's been stretchered off. The ambulance is waiting to take the player away. The ball goes out into touch for a throw-in. Injury worries for the Judiciary team. They have a player who's just been sent into the ambulance. And we hope that it's not as bad as we think it is. Good defend from the Judiciary, putting their passes together as they come through the middle. That's a lovely pass, but definitely goalkeeper will react first. Ball bounces off the shin of Prince Tego. That is still an advantage for the Judiciary, unfortunately. Pass well read. And from the build-up, the Judiciary not a haste to get any more goals. Good defending. Goalkeeper has the opportunity of throwing it back in the game. It's just unfortunate we did not see the likes of former Black Stars captain John Mensah in the game today. He had prepared for this match, but for injury.
I understand he pulled during the warm-up. That is why John Mensah, the rock of the Gibraltar, couldn't have a bite in the game. We all expected him to be part of the team. At least 30 minutes wouldn't be bad for John Mensah.
Yeah, it would have been interesting to have seen the rock himself showcase that raw strength.
One of the best that Ghana has produced in recent times.
Yeah.
He was part of the 2006 World Cup squad, 2010 World Cup squad. Several AFCON to his belt.
Yo.
Fantastic defender, doing some. Former Olympic Lyon, Sunderland, several clubs in Europe. Centre back, Johnson.
Ajiman Bedu pushes his charges forward as they look for the match winner. Here's Ajiman Bedu, lays on the pass. Can Mistego get to it? No. And effectively, it's been taken away. There's Prince Take. Ah, that was well read.
The Prince of Goals.
Yeah.
Former Mamobi Midtjylland, Accra House of Folk striker. Won the Goal King in the Ghana Premier League. He was part of the 2000 squad. And of course, 2010 World Cup squad. At that time, he was playing for TSG Hoffenheim in Germany.
Yeah. Had a good season too at Hoffenheim. Star of the show. Ball rolls over to goalkeeper. Game continues now. Opportunities have come both ways, but they have not taken the advantage. And that's a free kick, obviously a foul. An opportunity for another substitution for the Parliamentarians. That's a bulky player. And he comes onto the field. Long free kick. It's given away. And the Parliamentarians with the throw. Referee noticed an infringement and then it will go back. Referee Kazumi, as he is known, walks away. Game is virtually in the closing stages. Bedu helps his colleague up, Sports Manly. Shares a little bit of a chit with them, yeah, and that's how strong he went in. It's cleared away. It's the 2025 KGL Democracy Cup coming your way from the University of Ghana's Sports Stadium. Curtain raiser between the Parliamentarians and the Judiciary. Foul committed, player goes down in the 18-yard box. Still to come, we've got the main match itself, and that would see Accra Hearts of Oak Premiership side taking on Division 1 campaigners and arch rivals Accra Great Olympics. Quick changes being made by both sides, and that was the infringement that brought the player down. Long ball into the 18-yard box. And he went down after that challenge. And the dignitaries waiting for the big game, including His Excellency the President. He is there in person. we will try and see whether we can take a look into the VIP box to find out who's in and who's out. And I think this time it's the goalkeeper for the Judiciary team who is making way. Goalkeeper has played his part, and there's a lot of support coming to the player who just entered the field of play. Game will continue. Good control. It's a free kick advantage to Team Judiciary. Into the 18-yard box, player goes down, refereeless player. Referee brings the game to an end. It's all over for this curtain raiser this afternoon prior to the Democracy Cup. The anticipations are going high, the expectations are high as well. Players will congratulate each other. 1 goal apiece settles the tie between the Judiciary and their colleagues from Parliament. Of course, infused with some of our legends of football. And we say thank you very much. On the whole, how interesting was the game, Nanedu?
I think it was a good exercise for both sides. The Parliamentarian and, of course, the Est players. They all enjoyed themselves on the pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I was happy to see a lot of players who have played for our various national teams and, of course, Ghana Premier League. Players like Malam Yaya, Tofik Alulu, Efri Yakwa, Emmanuel Ajimambedi, Platini, Gordon Atram. All these players were in the team. Charles Taylor, Jerry Akamenko. They all played their part in the game, enjoying good football at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. We wish to see more of these games coming up.
And I think we're going to have the penalty shootout to separate the two sides. 1 goal apiece during regulation time. And let's see how from the penalty spot the men will be separated from the boys. The players who will go through the penalty shootout are on the field. For the Parliamentarians, it includes Prince Tego. I see Yawa Mankwa Mreku on the part of the Judiciary. And referee would walk the 2 goalkeepers through the formality, the do's and the don'ts, as it were. Instructions time is over. Let's get ready for the first penalty kick. want to believe that the Parliamentarians would want to exploit the expertise of the legendary Prince Tego.
The Prince of Goals.
First penalty kick, and the Parliamentarians will take it first. Goalkeeper saves it. Prince Tego's penalty kick has been saved. What a brave goalkeeper.
Yeah, super save from the goalkeeper to save a penalty from Prince Tego. You need to put up your best to save it.
Yeah.
Once a Premier League top scorer, made his debut for the Blasters at early stage. He was part of the Blasters team that went to 2006 Africa Cup of Nations. Was part of Buloban Rajabak's team that went to the quarterfinal stage.
And it's a clean goal by the Judiciary.
He has been super throughout the day. Fantastic midfielder.
Expertly done by the Judiciary team. Picked his spot and placed it nicely. Goalkeeper had no antidote. Not at all. The Parliamentarians at it again. Second penalty kick. Roof off the goalpost. Two penalty kicks taken by the Parliamentarians. They missed one, they scored one.
Yeah.
And the trotting that comes to pick the ball is a trot. Former captain of Accra Hearts of Oak. Yeah, Amankwa Mreku. Amankwa Mreku behind the ball. And the goalkeeper saves it. How the mighty are falling. Both sides have missed a penalty each. Well read by the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper guessed well and dived towards the right direction. Meanwhile, just in front of the dressing room tunnels are officials of the two teams waiting to bring the players on the field. And that's a wild miss. And look at the reaction. He did not even get close to anywhere near the goalpost. He blasted it wide. Oh my word. So two misses by the Parliamentarians. Completely off target. Well, they can afford a smile and a laugh. And the Judiciary misses against the crossbar. Well, I'm sure the officials and the fans are having a feel of what it takes to take penalty kicks. The pressure that is on you. Went in solidly, displaced the goalkeeper, but against the crossbar. And this time, it goes to the roof of the net. The Parliamentarians are looking at leaving the University of Ghana Stadium covered in glory. Is the next kick by the Judiciary. Goalkeeper stands alert. This will be a left-footed penalty kick. Can he pick his spot? Miles and miles and miles and miles over. And these ladies can afford to be happy. Has blasted it wide. They are not too happy among themselves. It is gradually slipping away from the Judiciary Service team. Let's see what happens from this kick. It's rifled in, and the Parliamentarians have it. Or should I say the eyes have it. Sweet victory for the parliamentary team. It's been lots of fun, lots of action. These ladies and gentlemen in the crowd have really enjoyed themselves. The parliamentarians cement their authority over the judiciary. Nanedu, what do you make of full-time? What do you make of the penalty kicks? Some wild penalty kicks we saw.
I think from the first kick, the parliamentarians showed that they had better kicks than the S players. I'm not really surprised before the penalty kick. Right from the selection, the way they play their kicks, they show the sign of a team who is ready to carry the day. I'm not really surprised they've been able to win the penalty shootout.
Congratulations to the parliamentary team. Democracy Cup 2025. They have announced their presence by beating their Judiciary Service team via the penalty shootout.
At first, I'm really surprised seeing some of the S players playing for the parliamentarian team and some of them too playing for the S players. But they've done their best. Nice exercise from both sides, and they deserve to carry the day. They scored the first goal from Gordon Atram Platini. The S players came back through Yawaman Pamreku. They were able to win on penalty shootout. Congratulations to both of them.
Indeed, congratulations to the two sides. They have entertained the crowd here in the 2025 Democracy Cup curtain raiser. We definitely will be seeing a lot more of them again. Thank you very much, but there's more to come, including the main item on the agenda. It's the Democracy Cup 2025. It's Accra Hearts of Oak taking on Accra Great Olympics. We will be joining you again with more action with the main event of the evening. Thank you very much.
Two.